Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we are going to talk about model question solution of grade 9 that is issued by CDC, and you will get every details of this model question in this video. So let us start our video. In this video we are going to talk about reading question number 1 to 4, and then writing question number 5, 6, 7, 8, and then grammar question number 9 and 10. So here goes the exercise. First one, read the text and write true or false for the given statement, and it carries 5 marks. Paulo Coelho is well-known Brazilian author and lyricist. He was born on 24 August 1947 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He had always loved writing and dreamed of being a writer from an early age. He was, however, discouraged by his parents, who wanted him to become a lawyer. During adolescence, Coelho was sent 3 times to mental hospital by his parents because of his dream to become a writer. In his 20s, he was arrested and tortured in Brazil, but always kept dreaming of becoming a writer. After his release from prison, Coelho enrolled in a law school and abandoned his dream of becoming a writer. 1 year later, he dropped out and lived life as a hippie, traveling through South America, North Africa, Mexico, and Europe, and started using drugs in the 1960s. So this is the passage, and we are going to deal with true false after this. So if you have any problem, you can send a message to our WhatsApp number. You can see that on your screen here. Okay, or even you can follow us on Facebook, Ranjit Singh Chauhan, or you can search @ by Ranjit sir on Google search. Okay, so let us move ahead. Read the text and write true or false for the given statements, and it carries 5 marks. Paulo Coelho was born in the late 40s. It's true because 1947 is the right answer there in passage. Next one, he wanted to become a writer right from his early age, and this is true. Uh, his parents did not like his idea of becoming a writer. This is true. He continued his dream of becoming a writer after his release from prison. This is false. Okay. He stayed in law school for over a year. No, he just dropped out of the school. So this is false. Let's move to next passage. Read the text and do the tasks that follow. There are many different kinds of sports that are undertaken by wide variety of different people. This is to say that there are different types of sports that people like to play or like to take part. Some people do sport for their career, and other people purely do sports for enjoyment and recreation. So there are 3 types of reason why people are involved in sports. They are either they are for their career, they just took become a professional, what to say, player, or they just involved in uh, games for enjoyment or recreation. Some sports like cricket require the use of lot of equipment. Okay, so we are talking about different types of game like cricket. See there, cricket require the use of lot of equipment, while others need very little in order to successfully play a game in that sport. Some people use public playing fields, see there, to play sports for free, while other sports such as squash, tennis, badminton, and table tennis are usually paid for on a hourly basis in the comfort of all local leisures. Okay, leisure centers. Most sports are played with a round object known as ball. Okay, some sports use more than one ball, and snooker is one of the unique sports that make use of number of balls while being played. Next, okay, here comes the passage, remaining passage. The game itself is often controlled by an impartial individual that controls the game is known as an umpire. Okay, in cricket, and referee, and even referee are there to control that to make the game impartial. So we can say umpire and referee. In sports like football and rugby, most sports have a duration not more than a few hours. However, some athletic tournament can last for up to a week, and a game of cricket can be 5 days in duration before a winner is announced. Okay, some people prefer to watch sports. This can either be done by going to a stadium, a local leisure center, park, or a television. It's often cheaper. Okay, to watch sports from the comfort and person's home. That can be cheaper than visit to a stadium or a special event. Some sports such as football and cricket are really popular in United Kingdom but not in the USA. In the USA, people often play basketball or baseball. However, most countries but aside time to compete in the world sporting events such as Football World Cup or Olympics. These all are the two are the competition which occur every 4 years. Okay. Complete the sentences with a word from the text. People do sports for the career, recreation, or enjoyment. Next word, a round object known as a ball. Okay, we did it. In used for most of the sport. A referee or an umpire will be there. Is always impartial. Most sports are certain, but others can last for some days. So short in duration. Watching a sports on TV is than going to a stadium. It's cheaper. We have just gone through the passage. I think you remember those things. So it's they will be cheaper. Next, answer the following questions. Give an example of a sport that requires many pieces of equipment, and we have just done. It's cricket. So we can write example of a sport that requires many pieces of equipment is cricket. You can write is here. Okay, and unfortunately I am recording this video in my mobile phone, and but the slide is made in computer. That's why there are some problems. Why do people play sports in public places? So we have just gone through the passage because it's free. So people play sports in public places because they can play there for free. Who controls game like football and rugby? It's umpire, referee in football and umpire in cricket. So our referee controls game like football and rugby. Why do you think people like to watch sports? So we have to write our own reason here. Even recreation and enjoyment can be written, but here is the answer differently written. I think people like to watch sports because they enjoy the excitement and competition. Next, which two world sports event are mentioned in the text? It's one is football and another is Olympic. So we can say the two world sporting events in the text are the Football World Cup and the Olympics. Let us move ahead. But if you have any problem related to English, you can send your message to this WhatsApp number, or even you can follow us on Ranjit Singh Chauhan Facebook, and you can search our channel by this self-help learning. And if you are new to our channel, please subscribe and please like the video and share with your friends as well, because we are ready to help you in your all exams from grade 8 to 12. Let's move ahead. Read the text and do the task about that follow. This is unseen passage for 10 marks. This happened to me when I was in India. I used to go to my office by train. On this particular evening, I hurried to my station, but I reached there, the train had gone. See there, eh? When the writer has reached there, train had already left. I bought a newspaper and a packet of biscuit and sat on a bench. Okay, while I was reading, a man came and sat down opposite me. There was nothing special about him except he was very tall. This is very tall. I was still reading when my eyes caught a very strange sight. The man reached over the table, opened my packet of biscuit, took one, dipped into his coffee, and popped into his mouth. I couldn't believe my eyes. I didn't want to make a fuss. Fuss means unnecessary discussion over this, so I ignored him. I just took a biscuit myself and went back to my newspaper. Went back to my newspaper and started reading the newspaper again. While I was pretending to be very interested in the newspaper, actually he was not interested, but just he was pretending to be interested. The man took a second biscuit and then our eyes met. He was staring at me furiously, means angrily. I nervously put the biscuit in my mouth and decided to leave. I was ready to go when the man stood up and hurriedly left. The man left before the writer. I folded my newspaper and stood up. Folded means to keep in my pocket or bag. There on the table where my newspaper had been was my packet of biscuit unopened. Okay, there was some confusion. So let us start the exercise now. Choose and write the correct answer. It carries 5 marks, 5 questions for that. The tall man stared at the writer furiously because the writer didn't let him eat the biscuit. No. There were no biscuit left in the pocket. No. The writer ate his biscuit. This is the right one, already bolded. The word fuss in the eighth line means unnecessary issue. Okay. Let's move to next one. The word pretending in the ninth line means acting correctly, behaving as if something is true, and then doing wrong. Okay, second one is the answer. The word furiously in the 10th line means angrily. The narrator opened, crumbled, and tore. So writer compelled the newspaper to folded the newspaper. So this is the right answer. And if you think the video is useful, please like it. Don't forget to like the video, and even you can share. And if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, because we put almost every day new videos, almost every day. Let's move ahead. Answer the following questions. Was the writer able to catch the train? Why? No, obviously not. So no, the writer was not able to catch the train because the train had already left when he arrived. What was peculiar about the man? He was tall. So he was very tall, that's it. Why was the writer nervous? The man kept staring, okay, at him furiously. That's why the writer was nervous. Question number 4. Who left the table first? The stranger. The tall man left the table first. What actually happened in the story? The writer had mistaken the man's biscuit for his own. Okay, that's why there was a problem. Let's move ahead. Sorry. Read the following text and do the tasks that follow. It carries 15 marks. The coronavirus family causes illness ranging from common cold to more severe disease such as severe acute respiratory syndrome and Middle East respiratory syndrome, or according to the World Health Organization, WHO. Okay, the circulate in animals and some can be transmitted between animals and humans. Several coronaviruses are circulating in animals that have not yet infected humans. The new coronavirus, the seventh known to affect humans, has been named COVID-19. Common signs of infection. Common signs of infection include fever, coughing and breathing difficulties. In severe cause, it can cause pneumonia, multiple organ failure, and death. The incubation period of COVID-19 is thought to be between 1 and 14 days. It is contagious before symptoms appear, which is why so many people get infected. So before seeing any people are infected before seeing any kinds of symptoms. Okay, so which is why so people get infected patient can be also as symptomatic, meaning they do not display any symptoms despite having the virus in their system. China alerted the WHO to seize of cases of sorry China alerted the WHO to cases of unusual pneumonia in Wuhan on December 31st. COVID-19 is thought to have originated in a seafood market where wildlife was sold illegally. On February 7th, China researchers said the virus could have spread from an infected animal to human through illegally trafficked pangolins prized in Asia for food and medicine. Scientists have pointed to either bats or snake as possible sources. The coronavirus known as COVID-19 spreads from person to person in close proximity, similar to other respiratory illnesses such as the flu. So this is symptoms of the coronavirus like flu. A droplet of bodily fluids such as saliva or mucus from an infected person are dispersed in the air, dispersed in the air on surfaces by coughing or sneezing. These droplets can come into direct contact with the other people or can infect those who pick them up by touching infected surface and then their face. According to scientists, cough and sneezing can travel several feet and stay suspended in the air for up to 10 minutes. It is not yet known how long the virus can survive outside a host, but in other viruses it ranges from a few hours to months. The WHO declared the virus and pandemic on March 11 and said it was deeply concerned by the alarming level of spread and severity of the outbreak. The WHO recommends basic hygiene such as regularly washing hands with soap and water and covering your mouth with your elbow and sneezing or coughing. Maintain physical distance, keeping at least 1 meter between yourself and other, particularly if they are coughing and sneezing. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid unnecessary unprotective contact with animals, and be sure to thoroughly wash hands. This is preventive measures. So we did the passage. Now let us talk about the question answer. Match the title with paragraph numbers, and obviously paragraph 1 was defining coronavirus. Paragraph 2, what are the symptoms? Then paragraph 3, where did it come from? And then paragraph 4, how is the virus spreading? And then finally, how can we protect ourselves from coronavirus? So let us move to question number B. Write true or false against the following statement. Coronavirus cause only serious disease. This is false because common cold is also given there. The new coronavirus is one of the seven coronaviruses that affect human. This is true. Pneumonia may occur in serious cases. This is true. People who have no symptoms can transmit the disease. This is false. People who have no symptoms can't transmit. This is false because people who have no symptoms can also transmit disease. This is false. Infected people don't necessarily have symptoms. This is true. You are infected but there won't be any kinds of symptoms. This is true. Next, answer the following questions. Where is the virus believed to have started from? This is China, Wuhan. The virus is believed to have started from the seafood market in Wuhan, China. Next, what are believed to be probable sources of the virus? Bats, snakes, and pangolins are believed to be probable sources of the virus. What respiratory illness is COVID-19 similar to? Its flu. COVID-19 is similar to the flu. When was the coronavirus declared as pandemic? 11, I think. Yeah, the coronavirus was declared a pandemic on March 11, 2020. This is the capital. Let's move ahead. What basic hygiene behaviors have protecting the coronavirus? Washing hands, covering the mouth when sneezing or coughing, and maintaining physical distance help protect from coronavirus. Finally, suppose that you are the head teacher of a secondary school. Your school has vacancy of second level English teacher. Prepare a vacancy and notice published in a local newspaper. Include the point given below. The points are here: position, required academic qualification, other qualification, salary, deadline for application, submission, process of selection, etc. Okay, so including these all, we have to write one vacancy announcement. Here is the answer: wanted urgently. You have to learn this. Okay, so everywhere you can apply this method. A well-established English medium school is seeking an energetic, qualified, and self-oriented teacher for the following post. And the position: English teacher, qualification BA English or equivalent, and their other requirements: good communication and teaching skill. Salary as per the school rule. Qualified and interested candidate are requested to apply with their CV and passport sized photograph before 6th October 2024. And then principal, and thereafter Gangotri Secondary School, Mahendranagar, Dhansa. But you can write shortlisted candidate will be called for interview. Okay, you can add there. Okay, shortlisted, only shortlisted. Hey, only shortlisted. I cannot write on mobile phone. Only shortlisted candidate will be called for interview. You can add one more line. Okay, let's move ahead. What basic hygiene? We have gone back. Okay, here we are. One of the ex-teachers of your school has recently died in a car accident. Write a message of condolence to be published in newspaper on behalf of your school. Include the points given in the box. So we have to write, we express our deep sympathy and grief at the sudden and untimely demise of Mr. the name, and you have to write the characteristic of the person, and we extend our heartfelt condolence like that. So um, you have to learn this. You have to ratta mar this. Okay, you have to just rote learning, learn by heart, so that it will be easy for you to write an examination. There is no any hard and fast rule for this. You have to just learn the expression I'm going to put here. Name of the deceased, date of birth, date of death, how she died, your feelings towards his family, etc. Okay, so date of birth and date of death, I think I left in the passage answer. So let's start. Heartfelt condolence. We express our deep sympathy and grief at the sudden and untimely demise of, and then you have to add photo, Mr. Shankar Prasad Chaudhary, and please write here date of birth, okay, and date of death. Got it? So I'll add, obviously, I will add here Mr. Shankar Prasad Chaudhary, and then he was very friendly and popular among students. He always made his class interesting by his teaching method. He was really a motivating personality I have ever met. And then we extend our heartfelt condolence to his bereaved family and relatives and pray that his departed soul will rest in peace in heaven. Let me tell you one thing. What are the things that you have to learn by heart? Okay, so we express our deep sympathy and grief at the sudden and untimely demise of. You just learn this by heart. You can change the name according to the question. He, you can change this, he was very friendly and popular among students. He, you can change the pronoun, always made his. Okay, change the pronoun, class interesting by his teaching method. He was really a motivating personality I have ever met. And then we extend our heartfelt condolence to his can be replaced by her also, bereft family and relatives, and pray that his can be heard also, departed soul will rest in peace in heaven. So these lit words that I have cut, okay, should be replaced according to the question. If the female is there, you have to use he she pronoun for that. And this is very short and sweet, so you just learn this. And one more line is there, he will. So instead of he, you can write she. If the you are writing for girl, he will always remain in remain in, okay, only one I, remain in our heart and memories. And then finally, ABC secondary school, Jaleshwar Mahattari, from where you are writing. So just you learn by heart. This is very simple. Okay, we express our deep sympathy and grief at the sudden and untimely demise of, and then Miss or Mister. This can be changed according to the question. He or she was very friendly. And if you are not writing about teacher, then you just write he or she was very friendly. He always makes us laugh. Okay, he always makes fun of everything, like that. You have to just write characteristic of the person here as you like. And then we extend our heartfelt condolence to his or even her bereaved family and relatives, and pray that his or her departed soul will rest in peace in heaven. Okay, he or she will always remain in our heart and memories. And then from where you are writing. So this is the simplest way to write condolence. Just go through it, learn by heart. Okay, and this is very important for exam point of view as well. Let's move to next question. Do you like to live in a village or town? Write a short paragraph in about 150 words, and here is in 151 words the answer. Why I love living in village? And answer is like this: I like living in a village because it is peaceful and quiet. The air is fresh and there are not many cars, so there is less noise and pollution. I enjoy seeing the green trees, plants, and wide open spaces where I can play, run around, and relax. The village has a small community where people know each other and everyone is friendly and helpful, even though there are fewer shops, schools, and places to go compared to a town. The calm and peaceful environment makes it a great place to live. In town, there are more buildings because of traffic, but in the village, I can enjoy nature and fresh air. I feel happy and relaxed living here because it is quieter and safer. While town may have more fun things to do, I enjoy the simple and easy life in the village more. It's a great place to live. Like this, you can write. You have to write in 150 words. In this passage, you will find 151 words. So question number 7 we did it. Let's move to question number 8. You live away from your home. You have a younger brother at home who studies in grade 8 but takes no interest in classroom activities. Write a letter to him explaining why activity participation in classroom activity is more important for him. And here is Kokani 5 Thansing Nuakot. I have just written by searching in internet Google this place names. Okay, so I hope this place is existed somewhere in Nuakot. And then just after that we have to add the date, and this should be written by the way at this place. Unfortunately I have edited this, I have made this slide in laptop, but I am recording in mobile phone. That's why this arrangement is little bit different. You can write this at this place or here, any side, any top right corner or left corner. Okay, for then, dear brother, I hope you are doing well. Mom told me that you are not very interested in your classroom activity. I want to tell you why it's important to be more active in class. When you ask questions, join class discussion, and take part in group work, it helps you understand the lesson much better. You also learn new things by taking to your teacher and classmates. So this is opening paragraph. Next one. Teachers always notice students who are active in class. This can help you when exam come, as teachers often give tips or advice during lesson. It will also make you feel more confident when you answer questions and share your ideas. This is regarding classroom activities. You have to be involved in classroom activities. You can just interact with your teacher. You can ask questions. You can answer the question asked by teachers. So this is talking about interaction. Next, I know sometimes you may feel shy or bored, but joining in will make learning more fun and easier for you. Plus, it can help improve your grades because you will understand the lesson better. So try to participate more in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions or join group activities. You will see a big difference in how much you learn. And then, okay, yeah, I know. Okay, take care and study hard. You do it, you can do it. So this is final sentence, and there are altogether one more than 193 words. You have to write in 200 words for this. Now with love, this I will be either here or at this part. Dipesh is the name of elder brother. That's it. Let's move to next question. Reproduce the following sentence as indicated in brackets, carrying 5 marks, 5 questions. There is a dog over there. This is related to tag question. And tag question means auxiliary verb plus subject pronoun. Auxiliary is, and subject pronoun is there. So we have to write there as the same. So answer will be there is a dog over there, isn't there? The teacher said, why haven't you done the task on time? Indirect speech. The teacher said become asked, why, you become I, have become hadn't done the task on time. So the teacher asked why I hadn't done the task on time. How did you do that? Into passive. How was that done? How was that done by you? Here is you subject. Then he live here for 15 more than 15 years. Use the correct tense. So more than 15 years. Okay, if you are talking about more than 50 years, so present perfect or present perfect continuous can be used. By the way, if the person has left living somewhere, gone somewhere else, then you can use present perfect. If the person is still living there for 15 years, we can use present perfect continuous. So both answer are suitable here. There is no any other expression that will tell us that the person has lived there for 15 years or left somewhere else or still living. So you can write both answer. He has lived there for more than 15 years or he has been living there for more than 15 years. Okay, so don't worry about it. If the person has left and gone somewhere else, then you can write take option number 1. He has lived here for more than 15 years. But if the person is still living there, you can use he has been living here for more than 15 years. And we can use either of the tense because there is no other cues that will help us to find out whether we have to use first one or second one. Okay, I have never been to Pokhara into yes no question. Then have you ever been to Pokhara? Is yes no question for this. Let us move to last question for today, question number 10. And if you like the video, please don't forget to press like button. Please like the video, and so that it will encourage me to make other videos. Okay, and if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe the channel as we make new videos almost every day, and just press bell icon so that you will get notification for the new videos as well. Let's move to question number 10. Okay, so already answer is mentioned here. Rewrite the following text choosing the correct words or phrases from the bracket. This is very simple one. Mount Everest, which lies in Nepal, is the tallest mountain in the world. It's 29,032 feet above sea level, not over or on, above sea level. It was named after an Englishman, George Everest, who was the first to survey in 1841. Mount Everest has always fascinated you there. So not was, not have. Mount Everest is singular subject, so has fascinated the climbers. Climbing the mountains like Everest is difficult and dangerous. If there is no, if there is there. So if conditional side is there, v1 v5, we have to write will plus v1, and will plus v1. This want be difficult to climb the mountains. Mountaineers are daring people. Mountains always look exciting, and the mountaineers feel that the mountains are challenging to them. The feeling makes them make causative text verb 1. So verb 1. And if you want details grammatical video, so please send your message to this number, writing the name of topic. Write which topic you want to learn. Just write the name of topic like causative verb or narration, reported speech, or passive voice, anything. You have any confusion in any topic, you can send the topic names to this WhatsApp number, and you will get instant reply for that. Thank you for being with us till the last. See you in the next video. And if what types of video you want, please comment what types of thing you want to be uploaded on this self-help learning. I'll do that. So please comment your views. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.